Right. Hello, everyone. Sorry, I had to come up throat there, jeez. I am here ready to do some Mass Effect 3 Legend Edition modding tonight. Now, the plans are for me to do a bit of exploration stuff, then I'll be moving around to Thessia. And odds are I might be getting started on the Leviathan DLC for this game. Because if I myself remembering some, Kevin made a new thumbnail for this in preparation, and I will admit, at first I wasn't certain if I was going to be doing the Leviathan DLC right away. At least the first part of it. I think odds are I probably am going to be doing that, because I think the exploration, there's probably not a whole lot for me to do there. And I've kind of checked There. Just a wheeze. I checked off stream beforehand, and I think at the very least there is gonna be a bit of a funny, but there is going to be mate, what is going on with my mind right now? The Thessia part doesn't exactly get lost very long. Because it's just like one mission, that's it, for Thessia. Whereas the Leviathan DLC is going to be probably about a few parts, maybe. It does go on for a while. I think it might actually go on for a bit longer than I think it might be around the same length as the Chichanka chapter I've been through. I'm not certain, but I think it might be around that length, if not a bit longer than that. Whereas Thessia is very much just one mission and that's it. That's pretty much the entirety of that one. You don't really have like this whole do multiple things on one planet deal like with Tchanka and Ranok. It's just not really a thing with this next part. No, I'm kind of slightly spoiling just how long this will be, but you know, I figured I'd probably get some things out of the way. I'm not gonna say what happens in the thing anyway, so it's fine, but yeah. I think Thessia not gonna take very long, the exploration's not gonna take very long. And so odds are I will be doing at least a little bit of the Leviathan DLC when I get to it. That's just what I think will happen when I get there. Just that, essentially. So, yeah. Also, I probably need to do some things on my avatars, because I think that's starting to glitch out quite a bit. I guess an odd side might be because I have so many things enabled at once visually. But yeah, I've been glitching out like crazy for the most part. I'm kind of sorry about that. Didn't really think about one thing being a problem, but I'll probably fix it when fix it off stream. I don't think it's going to be too hard to do. I think just to help out a bit, it might actually turn some stuff off. I just have one to have on, but I don't think I can right now. Sucks, but I think just to help reduce the amount of freaking out my avatar does. Anyways, let's jump into things, shall we? Right, gonna pause the music and let's go.
Trainer,
Alright,
can you send up
off.
Diana Allers? She wants to talk to me.
She's on her way, Commander.
Put this to do right away.
I'm sure you've got a million questions.
I narrowed it down to 40. Let's see how you do with the top 10. Commander, the last time most of us heard about Geth, they were attacking the Citadel alongside Sovereign.
Yes, and you should know that was a minority of the Geth. Most of them are not hostile to organics.
Is that how you explain that they're allies, and no longer dangerous robots who stick humans on spikes?
What you have to realize is that despite their reputation, most Geth are not inherently violent. The Quarians attacked them. The Geth fought back in self-defense just like any organic would. Now that we've freed the Geth from Reaper control, they'll want payback for their enslavement.
But you're going to take an army of synthetics to fight Reapers with untold hacking abilities. What's keeping the Reapers from reprogramming the Geth like they have before?
The Geth are extremely intelligent, and they've put incredible thought into solving this problem. They're not going to turn again. I'd bet my life on it.
Now here's a question from a Batarian on Omega. Commander Shepard, if the mass relays can be destroyed... So did I miss anything? Do you have any questions?
You gonna go file your story now?
Well, if you don't mind.
Go tell the galaxy what we've done. I could use some good news.
Aye aye, Commander.
I don't remember.
Commander Shepard.
Probably addressed everything that was going on last time, so we didn't need to do it again. Oh wait, hang on. Also got something. I checked it off stream, but I didn't even save after I did it. And it just... Oh, that's just great. Serious. The quick save would... Actually, no, the quick save should be around the time to when I... Wait, what the fuck? Not actually make a proper save after I... Oh, I'm a twit. I think I finally got the quick save at least. Jeez. Oh, good lord. Oh, wrong bit. Crew manifest. Where's... I think quite did last time. Oh yeah, this one's Ken from Mega. They'll bring it on board. Excuse me? There we go. Who needs a afterburner? They need a lot more credits before I can get it.
Good to see you.
Do not care what others think. Do what you must.
No, I'm checking around right now. He's on a daily rate, but right then. Didn't know where to go. Back here, just in case there's anything. I just don't think that. Ooh, the rift. Over here.
I found something.
Ah. And that's it. Alright, it's place. If supply cache.
Signal confirmed. Guess I did the whole route chapter. I now got access to like a new side thing from probably a mod or something. Definitely from a mod. This was me. Kind of fun though, this thing. found something.
Nice bonus for doing the Raug stuff. Good.
Signal confirmed. I found something.
Nice.
Signal confirmed. something.
Commander, not everything in this system was destroyed. We may recover something.
Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something. Signal confirmed. I found something.
Again, sorry, it's really close to the sun, jeez. What's going on there? Look at that! Because it's about. Weird. Actually, wait, maybe if I look at it, it'll give me an indication. Go on now, quickly. Maybe that's supposed to... I don't know. Wait, I think that's the S-Giant thing from Mass Effect 2. They could just investigate. If I remember right.
Signal confirmed.
That's what it probably is, I imagine. Do your meal. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll take a quick chip and sit down. Not bothering me, like, what the heck would I have in the Omega Nebula to do? I think I'll go ahead and try to see, but it won't take me too long. I don't think there was an awful lot going on last time. So might as well check just in case.
Welcome to Batarian State Arms. Your purchases are a credit to the hegemony.
You're one to talk. You're getting your knickers in a twist over worms while chowing down on Space Monkey.
What's wrong with Pie Jack? They're delicious.
I don't like eating anything that's clever enough to build its own house.
Maybe I have to check in with Varia or something when I'm here.
Hey,
It's my only guess.
call a bolus with a knitting needle.
I give up.
Warlord, what do you call a bolus with 2 knitting needles?
Not sure.
Employed, what do you call a bolus with 3 knitting needles?
Overstocked.
Close. An investor.
Yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys have to talk to
It seems the
RAD.
galaxy can't keep us apart. Since we took back Omega, I've been consolidating my resources for the war. It's a little easier to coordinate from here. The Blue Suns, Blood Pack, and Eclipse are in my pocket. I'll send them to war when you're ready for them. Is there anything on your mind?
How's the rebuilding going on Omega?
People understand the first order of business is shoring up defenses. No one wants another invasion. So they're enduring valiantly, not that they have a choice. Once again, I am Omega.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
Hopefully they'll get sort the flashing thing over the Mega Nebula. It's starting to bring bother me at the moment. Oh, there. He's on the bottom. Sorry, just sorry about this though. I'm gonna try to see what the heck it was about quickly. The reason about me. I feel like there probably wasn't really anything to do. To just look around.
You've got new messages, Commander.
And Shepard, I don't know if you remember me, but you helped me leave Omega. You two doing on my pilgrimage. Wanted to say thank you for everything you have done for our people. After I left Omega, I returned to the Margaret fleet with some discarded engine schematics I have found. I've been working to apply them to some of our ships. Recently had a major breakthrough, and I've begun outputting them into our drive cores. We can never fully repay you for what you did for me, but I volunteered to serve on the Normandy. Maybe that's a start. Here's alive. Again. Then on the Strontium Mule from Rickard Gaskin. And the Shepherd, good luck on catching the Strontium Mule. Catching that bastard who helped Cerberus with the coup attempt was a sudden win. Fortunately, the captain didn't survive the interrogation. He killed himself with an ocular flashbang. The ship's database contained useful information on Cerberus. With regard to Gaskin. Nope, it's still flashing. I'm not sure what else I'm supposed to find now. So I guess I just have to ignore it.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I'll handle it.
Yes, Commander.
This shouldn't take too.
I've got your briefing, Private. Let's fill you in before the squad arrives. The Alliance is posting us to an eagle mine.
Spectre status. 1 moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay E24. Emergency civilian housing.
Gee.
I found a Prothean sphere on Gay Hinnom. Contact the Alliance and tell them Commander Shepard asked them to pay you for it.
Yes, thank you. I'll call them right now.
I don't believe it. By Reaper forces, refugees from Dakuna are fleeing to the Citadel.
Hey!
Oh. Hey, it's you.
Grissom Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked, but Alliance forces were able to evacuate.
Spectre status. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Excuse me. I'm Commander Shepard. If you promise to be careful, I've got something.
A Reaper code fragment. Yes, I can use this to try to predict their strategic processes. We might be able to save a few worlds with this, Commander. Thank you.
Urgently. Human, I must speak to you on behalf of my people.
What is it?
Holding sorrow. Dakuna, my home world. The Reapers have come. Holding sorrow. Our warriors are under siege, but your forces can rescue them. Urgently, please. All the other races have turned us aside.
How do your people fight?
Proudly, with VI-assisted infantry. Our soldiers carry heavy weapons into battle mounted on their backs. Mixed pride and shame, our enemies have called us living tanks, as well as names less flattering.
I'll take the Normandy as soon as we have time.
Relief. Thank you, Commander. Small hope. Perhaps we can evacuate some of our civilians when your forces arrive. Anxiously, I will remain here for news. Please hurry. Dakuna burns.
I filled out all the forms you requested and jumped through every hoop. I don't even know where Nyota is, and I'm gonna be deployed soon, too.
I checked on Commander Bailey for a while.
So many pieces to put back. We're reeling from the implications. Udina in league with Cerberus. These are dark days for all of us.
You hear anything about your family out there?
Not a peep. Always believed I'd get a chance to tell my ex-wife a few things. And my kids on Earth. I was supposed to visit them. First vacation in years, but I had to cancel when I got promoted.
Don't give up hope, Bailey.
Thanks, Shepard. I'm really trying not to think about it.
Thought you'd be in the hospital.
If I'm breathing, I'm working. Probably the worst I've ever been hurt. Fitting, I guess, given the state of the galaxy. But if Cerberus thinks a few slugs is gonna keep me out of action, they've got another thing coming.
All that time you were working for Udina, did you ever suspect?
Always rubbed me a little wrong. Still, that traitorous bastard upped me. Probably made me for an idiot. I guess I proved him right.
He's dead and you're still here, Bailey.
Thanks to you. If you hadn't shown up, Udina and Cerberus would be dancing on my grave.
No time for rest. Good luck, Bailey.
Yeah, you too, Shepard.
I want all remaining files secured and marked for Tentron clearance only. Commander Shepard, thank you for coming.
Did you find something?
The Council has ordered a full review into Donald Udina's activities. We're still piecing together his coup attempt. But that isn't why I asked you here. The situation is growing urgent for my people. We're aware your crucible is still missing a key component.
The catalyst. Do you know something?
Not exactly, but there is a artifact on our homeworld, Thessia, known only to highest levels of my government.
What is it?
With any luck, it's a means to help you locate the catalyst. The artifact is kept in a temple located at these coordinates. I've ordered a scientific team to meet you there.
If this artifact is so important, why keep it hidden?
Every species in the Citadel has its secrets, Commander. But this one, in the wrong hands, would upset the balance of galactic power.
The Reapers are doing that right now.
Which is why I'm bringing this to you.
I appreciate the help.
It's you who will be helping us. The matriarchs are growing desperate. For the first time in our history, Thessia is vulnerable. For all our intellect, we're outmatched by Reaper firepower.
I'll do what I can.
Whether you know it or not, you've become the sole ray of hope in a very dark night. Goddess be with you.
Reaper forces have claimed the Argus world.
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at ward level purgatory.
Yeah, probably not
Spectre
been near
status
here yet.
recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Huerta Memorial Hospital.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources.
Huh, Jacob's not here anymore.
Shortages may happen in the near future.
Normally, in my experience, it would just be hanging out here all the time. Not this time, it looks like.
I came across this treatment plan at a chemical plant. Could it help?
Treatment? What is... I've never seen this kind of process before.
Huh. Probably experimental. It's a long shot, but let's run some tests and see if it might work for our patient.
That's it.
Fight Reaper forces. With the Elkul homeworld taken by Reaper forces,
Spectre status recognized. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
I think I know which project you mean, and I've got a Hesperia period statue in Bay D24.
Commander Shepard, that's excellent news. I'll have it sent to that project right away. Thank you so much for your help.
I recovered the Book of Plenix. It's waiting for you in Bay D24.
Earth Clan.
This is a priceless gift. Thank you. You may help my people remember themselves.
I pulled this from a Geth jamming tower. Maybe you can use it.
How the hell did you... Oh, never mind. Tech like this, I don't care where it came from. I'll have my people run with this. When the war comes back here, maybe we can save more lives.
Of course. We can have ships at the colony in 36 hours. Do you need medical support?
No, evacuating the colony is more than enough. Thank you, Ambassador.
Ambassador?
I'm coordinating actions for the fleet while we're here. Evacuating colonies, bolstering Turian defense lines. I think it was right here. 3 years ago to the day.
What?
This was where Saren's assassins fired at me. I'd just gotten to the Citadel. I didn't think I needed my barriers up. My mistake.
Saren had assassins after you?
Right. I disabled the Geth and found that recording that proved he was working with the Reapers. I went to Ilium and tried to inform the authorities, but Saren's mercenaries attacked me. I barely escaped. I stowed away on a Turian freighter and came out here. I thought I was safe.
You never told me about this. How bad was it?
Got me in the arm. They used polonium rounds. I was running a fever in minutes. It was the first time I'd been really hurt on my pilgrimage. I ran to the Council embassy, asked for protection, offered the data on Saren. The Turian clerk called me Soot Rat. He threatened to have me tossed off the station if I didn't leave.
I wish that clerk could see you now.
He just did. That was him back there. I don't think he remembers me.
And you're assisting him in spite of that.
This war is too big for old grudges. You showed me that. We're at peace with the Geth. I can't waste my time on a Turian who made me angry. Besides, it all worked out. I made it to the wards. You found me. Happy ending.
And now the Turians will get the aid they desperately need.
I nearly reminded him who I was. Made him apologize, rubbed his nose in it. Maybe he and I both needed to grow up a little.
The difference is that you helped when it counted.
Thanks, Shepard. So did you. Everything looks so peaceful.
Refugee camps in the Citadel are straining existing resources, and the Council reports that food shortages may happen in the near future. More trouble in the Perseus army.
Hello, Shepard.
No. Right then. So I'm just going to go to the Dakuna quickly.
Spectre status. 1 moment, please.
Oh, dang it, I should... The thing.
Now arriving at docking bay D24.
Oh, I can do it here at least. Right.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Aston the Alcohol Ambassador has personally petitioned you to help on the Kuna. The Alcohol are pushing through other diplomatic channels to get our aid. You deploy the Fifth Fleet to give cover while their flotilla extracts as many of their warriors as possible. Could be a Reaper trap though. Enemy presence in the Fonta's system is increasing. Either way, the Alcohol heavy warriors will suddenly be useful in retaking Earth. It's our split on the idea. In the event, the Alcohol will station their flotilla near Altan the Kuna's moon and deploy from there. Sincerely, Admiral Stephen Hackett. Let's see where I go with this. Deploy the fleets. And I guess go to the Kuna. Which... here. Maybe now this thing I actually get more alcohol. At the price of maybe a bit of the third fleet. Fifth fleet, I guess. Was it? I think the only way you guys just do that, then I'll see if we'll do it again in a bit.
You're cleared to dock, Normandy. Do you need ground transport?
I need to get to the embassies.
Yes, Commander.
Taken by Reaper forces, refugees from the...
We got your people off to Kuna, Ambassador.
Utterly sincere. Thank you for your assistance, Commander. This is not a debt we can repay.
Were you able to evacuate any civilians?
Yes.
How many?
Not enough.
Gruesome Academy also fell to the Reapers when Elysium was attacked.
So, pretty much the same as before, just got a bit more of a cinematic sort of camera thing this time around. I think normally the way it goes is you just go to him and he just talks and that's it. I feel like that it's a bit different from the usual. Yeah, but other than that, it seems to be pretty much the same as before.
Spectre status recognized. 1 moment, please.
I'm guessing at the very least, maybe
Now arriving at
I'm
docking
thinking I
bay
actually got more
D24.
alcohol than I would have normally. I'm honestly thinking that's probably going to be the case.
Good to see you, Shepard.
Let's check. Geez, I'm at max strength. Right, let me see. Click on the Extraction. Because the wiki's insane how much it would be. Maybe more assets. Yeah, alcohol is so 40. I need to look for this. Hmm. 1590. I quite like that look of I haven't get to see that at some point. Quite nice, like heavily armored Elcor. Like the cannon. Quite a fun design. I want to have fun making that. Yeah, looks like look at this. I think it's like I think normally we'd just get the Elcor flotilla and that's it maybe. Every Elcor troopers is a thing. I mean, normally when gain that it's like 40 strength. Seems like well this has been divided up. So now got the Elcor flotilla and then got the Elcor troopers. And that's around 15 and 90 strength. That's quite good. That's like 105 strength total. That's a nice change. I like that. Right, now on to Thessia. After all of that. This one.
Thessia's under heavy Reaper attack. There's activity across most of the planet.
What about the temple? Can you raise the scientists?
Negative. All channels are scrambled across the spectrum. The mission's looking really dicey.
This is too important. It's now or never.
Shepard, that's my home down there. I have to go.
Then get to the shuttle, and let's do this.
And I gotta bring Javik for this one. Hang on a moment. Yora's outfit. Yeah, screw it, I'll go with that. Now, what armor am I going to wear? Maybe one of the Vanguard armors. let's go.
Liara, do you have anything more on this artifact?
These coordinates the counselor gave you are for the Temple of Athame. My mother took me there once. It's several thousand years old. And for some reason, it has classified government funding.
Sounds like we're on the right trail.
What if we're too late? My people are dying down there.
Your empathy is a weakness. You must numb yourself to loss.
Benezia took you to this temple?
I was just a child. I thought it was a history lesson, but now, maybe there was more to it.
What do you mean?
I went digging through her old files. She had heavily encrypted records on this place, some dating back centuries. I still can't crack most of them. Whatever's going on, it's well hidden.
I've studied your old mission reports. Your mother was indoctrinated.
Yes. We had to kill her.
Yet it did not stop you from fighting. As I said, steel yourself. Many more lives will be lost.
We can't ignore that people are dying. The Reapers may not have mercy, but we do.
It is their indifference that gives them power.
Then let's show them there's another way.
Hey, buckle up. This one's gonna be tight.
This can't be happening. My home.
There's no time to mourn. We're exposed up here.
Let's get down.
You must be Commander Shepard! Lieutenant, Outpost Tychus is running out of ammunition. We all are. Tell them to make every shot count. Eastern Perimeter reports they've been breached. Where are the reinforcements? This is Task Force Pandora, requesting reinforcements at Quad 091. Situation urgent.
What about now?
It's numb from my waist down. What if I'm paralyzed?
That's not going to happen.
You saw it.
Now I need you to take a breath and relax. Tell me when you feel something.
I can't. There's nothing.
What about now?
Same. Numb, like my leg isn't even there.
Did I seriously just walk over him? I wasn't expecting to be able to do that. And, I feel like that would probably be a really big move right there. He's the beast.
Commander, we heard... The barrier's been breached! Commander, we'll talk later. Get on that gun up there and shoot it. Enemy I want that gunship prepped and in the air. Plug that hole! We're on it! Someone get me a location on our snipers. Yes, ma'am. Commander, I'm Lieutenant Curran. We've been told to expect you. My orders are to hold this grid at all costs. Shore up the barrier! But our perimeter's collapsing, and I'm getting my people out of here.
This is important. We need your help.
Well, unless you can give me a good reason to stay, we're not dying for a field of rubble.
What exactly were you told about me?
Nothing but your name. Mission details were classified, which just means we'll die without knowing why.
I know what that's like, but you have to trust the chain of command.
We're not even sure the chain still exists. So what are we doing here?
We're after a relic inside the temple. It's important.
That's what this is all about? One of our outposts has been trying to reach the scientists over there, but we lost contact. Get that gunship moving! Now! I'm sorry, Commander. If your relic has lasted this long, it can wait a little longer. I've lost enough people today. I'm pulling the rest of them out.
No! I sense you're the lineage of a leader. A warrior skilled and cunning. They are strong in your genes. But you've grown tired of war. You're exhausted by defeat, and now you worry you don't have the courage left to go on.
By the goddess, are you...
Find your resolve. This war can end if you do.
We're building a Prothean superweapon. It will win this war.
I believe it. This is Lieutenant Curran. Hold your positions. I want a path carved to the temple. Outpost Tychus, we've got people coming your way. Let's make sure the galaxy knows the war was won on Thessia! Make it count.
I was here years ago. To see the city burning like this is...
It can be rebuilt. Just worry about the next 20 meters. Watch it! This has to end!
Drop straight from your engine. It will keep you alive.
Remember that, because here they come.
Evacuation order. Where's the mute? It's Paddy. Did you see? I can't believe I have so many pronunciations right now. Jeez. Mandatory evacuation of all. Sorry, below 50 is in effect. It is imperative that all evacuees which can. Pass spaceport by 0400. That's that. Not it. Vessel and seat number will be designated on arrival. Do not report by 0330. Your seat will be reassigned. Checklist. Emergency kit, rations, fever mask, flashlight, personal heater, suit sealant, beacon, water distillation kit, omni tool, full battery pack, instant of medication. Do not take personal items or pets. No way for family members. Please.
On that building! We've got fire support! No! Damn them!
Keep your focus, Liara.
Those things are... slaughtering my people!
Without patience,
plenty of money to upgrade my weapons some more.
That door ahead looks like our way out of this mess.
Oh shit.
Another mutated, sorry! Hey, good fight!
Keep up the pressure!
This one has spirit!
Alright,
okay.
Let's get moving before more of them come back.
She's on pure panic mode. I'm at reverse the banshee, so I just come off the me. What the hell?
There's a ramp here, Shepard. Might be our way through. I still can't face those things. My own people.
When we fought the Reapers, they turned our own children against us.
I can't imagine that.
They assumed we would hesitate to kill them.
Did you?
What answer would you prefer?
None. Let's stop talking about this. Above us!
My people they changed their minds when the Reapers arrived.
They're sorry. We might be able to reach them.
The Reaper is moving on. One less we get to kill.
Specialist Kayla. Specialist Geneva was just killed by enemy fire. No sign of her yet. Enemy forces have tripled in strength. I'm cut off from outpost Tychus. Understood. You must maintain position. Shepard will be there. Understood. I'll do what I can. Watch your head!
How long can you hold out?
Now that you're here, as long as it takes. Can you really win this war?
We get to that temple and the Reapers are history.
Then grab some gear over here if you need it, and let's do some damage! Nice shot! You hit one! Nice shot!
It's the kill zone!
You hit one! Nice shot! You hit one! Outpost Tychus isn't far from here. I can cover you. Go!
Dang it.
That's the last of them. Get moving, Commander.
Toward the Reaper. It's a way out of here.
You have an interesting concept of escape.
No choice.
Sure, pieces.
This nightmare never ends. The hell it won't. We get to this artifact and we can all wake up.
50,000 years later.
Watch it!
We're trying to reach Outpost Tychus.
You're looking at it.
What about the rest of your squad?
They're all dead. We tried punching through to the scientists, but I'm all that's left.
What about reinforcements?
We had gunships flying support, but things got too hot with that Reaper. They can't chance it.
I know it's rough, but I don't see another way in without their help.
Have I told you how much I hate this war? Talon Swarm, this is Outpost Tychus. Is anybody left on this frequency? We are in need of immediate air support. Commander Shepard is here.
Copy, this is Talon 1. I'm on the way. Talon 5 inbound. Ground targets confirmed. Weapons are hot. Light 'em up. Talon 1, watch the jamming. Target acquired. I'm hit. The stabilizer blew out. This is Talon 5. Whatever you're gonna do, you better do it now.
Go, Commander! I'll cover you from here.
Commander Shepard, I've got your back. Let's get you into that tunnel.
Okay, what the hell?
I thought I'd see a Prothean in action. Looks like he knows what he's doing.
Oh, no.
This is Larry 5 and Steel and current to mass.
Die. Oh, jeez. Oh, that's right.
That's it for the missiles. Switching to the gun.
Next time we go to war, maybe the Alliance can spring for air support.
Move! Now's our chance!
shots going on right now.
I'm in trouble. My shields just took damage. Talon 5 going down. Repeat, Talon 5. Ah!
Shit, no, I've gone up. Okay, don't do that then. Know it. Why? Just why not? Why is this shooting? What the hell? Even as it was flying off. Kind of bullshit. I'm ruthless.
So much sacrifice. We have to make it worth something.
The thing also, it might not like the fact that I have to reload a bunch of times.
Looks like we're in the clear. Let's get inside. Let me take a look. It's military-grade encryption. I think I can override it.
Do religion and military always mix among Asari?
No, this is unusual. Especially since few still follow the Athame doctrine.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Something is wrong. Your scientists should be here.
Take a look around. Maybe one of these artifacts is what we're looking for. Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. It's the goddess Athame's sword. Myths say she wielded it against the jealous gods who threatened our ancestors.
They were a race called the Ouroboros. Thessia had vast resources. We protected you from them.
You protected? But then Athame...
There is more to your history than you know, Asari.
What's this?
The goddess Athame's shield. Legends say she used it to protect Thessia when the heavens grew angry. Our ancestors were probably misinterpreting a meteor shower.
It was an asteroid strike. We deflected it.
Are you actually suggesting that the Protheans intervened in our past?
It's more than a suggestion. I find it strange your scientists would abandon their own planet.
They wouldn't.
What about this one?
A page from one of our earliest religious texts, the Athame Codex. I doubt this is it. It describes Lucen, Athame's guide who taught our ancestors about the stars.
Your species was deemed to have potential. A pity you didn't live up to it.
Another page from the Codex. Not very useful. It talks about Athame's guide granting us the gift of biotics as a reward for worshipping her.
That gift involved years of genetic research.
This is almost too much to take.
For something as important as this artifact, there should have been failsafes.
Could this be the artifact?
I don't think so. That's a sculpture of Lucen, one of Athame's servants who walked among my ancestors, bestowing knowledge.
And you don't see the resemblance? He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
How about this?
It's more from the Codex. Doesn't look promising. It describes how Athame taught our ancestors mathematics.
Before that, you could only count as high as your toes. We took pity.
What do you know about this?
A fragment from the Codex. It's not what we need. It describes how Athame's guide Janiri gave my people seeds. He taught them the seasons so they could grow crops.
We didn't want you to starve. I believe we are missing something.
Doesn't look useful. That's Janiri, Athame's guide who brought enlightenment to Thessia long ago.
He was no servant of an imaginary goddess. He was Prothean.
What are we looking at here?
A primitive rendition of the goddess Athame. She's speaking to her ancient Asari followers. I don't think this is the artifact.
Another one of your myths that somehow looks Prothean.
What you're implying, it's staggering.
We were here in the beginning, watching you grow. Athame was us.
I'm guessing these are the scientists.
Look at that moment.
It's the goddess Athame again.
You can still believe that, but it won't change the truth. Their throats.
What happened to them?
They've been slit. The Reapers didn't do this. We're going to have to figure this out on our own.
Who's that supposed to be?
It's Athame. Her image became more like ours over time.
You mean your ancestors tried to hide the truth?
I'm still not willing to believe any of that's real.
Then why does Athame speak Prothean?
What do you mean?
There is something here. I can sense it.
In this temple? I admit it is strange this place has been so well preserved. Though a theme does have great historical significance, we once believed our gods were separate from the world, looking down on us. There is a universal energy.
Ah! There's a Prothean beacon here.
What? You're sure?
It's not something you forget.
But why hide it?
The answer is obvious. Power and influence. Your people are hoarding the knowledge of my race for their own gain.
That can't be. I can't believe my people would keep this a secret.
A beacon like this could explain why Asari are so advanced.
This temple is thousands of years old. Time enough to make serious progress.
That doesn't make it true.
You can't keep denying reality, Asari. Even a small amount of data would give your species an edge. Or are you insulted that your government didn't involve you?
The Mars ruins are where humanity got Mass Effect technology.
And we learned of it from the ruins of the Inusanum, the race that came before us. It was our secret for centuries.
Well, if it is true, the Asari should have shared this knowledge. We might not have been in this mess if they had.
You don't know that, Shepard. We don't know what's going on here.
I know we don't have much time to find out.
The few records I can access talk about tapping into Prothean data streams, reconstructing matrices, none of which I see here.
I do. The activation process has begun.
By the goddess. Literally.
Look around. There must be more of these connections.
Incredible. The beacon seems to think you're Prothean, Shepard. It must be the cipher you got back on Pharaohs years ago.
Or it could be the Prothean standing next to you.
Keep searching. There have to be more connections nearby. Doesn't look like a connection.
The end of the war is near. Find what we need, finish the Crucible, and vengeance is complete.
I can't believe this whole temple is a front.
Best place to hide a secret is out in the open.
They've been extracting data from it for centuries. I never knew.
Let's hope it doesn't take us as long.
There! Another one! This doesn't appear to be a connection. We should keep searching. It seems each connection provides more power.
This isn't a connection.
Hang on, something there.
It's gaining power. It's still not complete. There is nothing useful here.
There has to be another one around here.
Yes. Keep looking.
That isn't what we need. The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to...
I think the game bugged out a bit. Hang on. And you know, I think I'm just gonna restart the game just in case. So I might just be reloading that caused the problem. Yeah, I don't think it was supposed to happen like that. That's weird. Sorry. Hmm. Unless the Nexus suddenly went down again. Been doing a lot lately. It's just constantly, it's just suddenly having problems. Okay, I guess I'm not going to be able to check Nexus then. Found something. I don't think I saw anything about that being a problem though. Try and read it. If I'm wrong, it's really just broken, or just let it happen. I think it's supposed to happen like that. What the hell came on my mouth? Jeez.
Keep searching. There have to be more connections nearby.
I'd say that one counts.
It's still not complete.
It seems each connection provides more power to the beacon.
Asaria, observant. The activation is complete. We can access the beacon now.
I'm not gonna touch anything outside as well. Maybe pressing the helmet button causes problems.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to.
This isn't supposed to happen. What the hell is going on? Yep, my game is really broken.
Timescale. Systems.
Hold on. Go.
I need time.
There's What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, so I think the game's broken massively right now. So okay, hang on, let me try something. If I can. 3 tweaks. I think I can actually let it play out when it's like that. It's a bit too weird. Need to just let it happen. No fucking idea what's happening. You mean time I put the music back on? Alright, back in a bit. Right. Let's see if it's gonna work this time. Got a break-in. I'm gonna keep the BLB screen up just in case. Just didn't think the game will break like this. We're going to change this thumbnail and title if happens again. Then I'll just be ending it early. Why do they keep sticking me in place?
We can access the beacon now. We need to hurry.
Okay, no, it's still broken. Right. This is great. Well, I don't know what to do about that. So, I think mod page, but I think they'll be after the stream, unfortunately, because I really want to spend all stream trying to fix this. Yeah, looks like there's just something abs broke like mad. Not sure what is causing the problem though. Issue. Okay, I think I might have had my answer actually. So, okay, so this works if I remove one thing. Might help. I think I might have actually found my answer. There might not actually be in the stream, potentially. Just yet. I'll have to see. Yes. This one said that it was compatible with reworked Kai Lang, but I guess no. For some reason. Try it again. It's deleted it from the main game thing. Yeah, let's see if this works. If not, I'll just probably try to redo my entire mod list off stream or something and see if that helps. I don't think I want the freaking to be broken all of a sudden. I don't think I'm actually going to be able to do anything if like this. Luckily, adding your own room mods isn't too much of an issue in Mass Effect compared to something like Skyrim or whatever. In my experience.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going.
Okay, yeah, it is fixed now. Good, so it was just
very long.
Timescale is 1 system. And he died.
Just gonna skip through all this.
I did take your mission very in depth.
Yeah, let's get the little cutscene. And
go.
Therefore, actually, let me get into like a fight scene. I guess not. No, that's fine. You know, I'm just gonna I'm just gonna restart the game so that I can actually get it. I probably should have a technical difficulties thing. Yeah, and sorry about the everyone. Jeez, I didn't realize it'd be like this. I honestly didn't. At least found a quick, easy fix for it, so this whole thing isn't completely screwed. Thankfully. I'm just gonna pause the music quickly. And then resume. Also, it's a good thing that the resume button is a feature of with the Legendary Edition. Right.
We need to hurry. This place isn't going to... last very long.
Obtaining chronological marker. Hold. Timescale established. Post-Prothean cycle confirmed.
One of our computers.
Reaper presence detected. This galactic cycle has already reached its extinction terminus. Systems shutting down.
Hold on. We need answers.
To what question?
The catalyst. We need to know what it is to finish the Crucible.
A memory of one of my people.
I am called Vendetta, an advanced virtual construct of Patrick Van, overseer of the project you refer to as Crucible. He died fighting the Reapers in the Battle of Tranvia 9. Your remaining time is also at an end.
Were all Protheans so grim?
What happened to the Crucible in your time? Why didn't the Protheans deploy it?
We were sabotaged from within. A splinter group argued we should dominate the Reapers rather than destroy them. It fractured our order of battle. Later, we discovered the Separatists were indoctrinated.
I always suspected as much.
And now we're facing the same problem.
Our studies of past ages led us to believe that time is cyclical. Many patterns repeat.
Like the Reaper attacks.
And beyond, the same peaks of evolution, the same valleys of dissolution. The same conflicts are expressed in every cycle, but in a different manner. The repetition is too prevalent to be merely chance.
We assumed the Reapers were responsible for the pattern.
Perhaps, though I believe the Reapers are only servants of the pattern. They are not its master.
So who is the master?
Unknown. Its presence is inferred rather than observed. The only certainty is its intention. Galactic annihilation. You now stand at that precipice.
There's still hope for this cycle. We need to know what the catalyst is. Trillions of lives are at risk.
Trillions of lives are always at risk. But if the Reapers have arrived to end your cycle, this discussion is too late.
We can break this cycle. We found your plans for the Crucible. We're building it right now.
The Crucible is not a Prothean design. It is the work of countless galactic cycles stretching back millions of years. Each cycle adds to it. Each improves upon it. Thus far, none have successfully defeated the Reapers with it.
Then we'll be the first. Tell us what the catalyst is.
Listen to the human. She can be trusted.
I detect you are one of us. You are Prothean.
The last. I am the final hope to avenge our people.
Your mission was known to me. Do you believe this present cycle can deliver retribution?
They have earned the right to try.
Tell us what we need to know.
Very well. If you have followed the plans for the Crucible, I will interface with your systems and assist with the catalyst too. Indoctrinated presence detected. Activating security protocol.
Damn it. Don't make me do this. I'm not your enemy.
Shepard.
How did you find this place?
The archives. Or did your shadow broker miss that one?
Show yourself. I promise I won't miss.
Stick to your talents, Dr. Dasoni. You've helped uncover the key to subjugating the Reapers.
Or destroying them.
Damn it, Shepard. Destroying the Reapers gains us nothing.
How about peace?
They're just trying to control us. Think about it. If they wanted all organic life destroyed, they could do it. There would be nothing left.
What the hell are you talking about?
I know them, Shepard. I know how they think.
I think you've gotten a little too close to the enemy.
No. I'm saying they've got it right. Why kill when you can control?
Just like you did to your people. To Miranda.
Exactly.
You've been spending too much time with the enemy. They're dragging you over to their side, their way of thinking.
No, I just see things differently.
If you truly care about humanity, you'll stop fighting me. You'll join me.
Don't ever question my intentions. I've sacrificed more for humanity than you'll ever know. And don't assume you know me. My methods for dealing with the Reapers are simply more refined than yours.
You've forgotten everything you stood for. Cerberus was supposed to be humanity's sword, not a dagger in our back.
Poetic, but as usual, you missed the point. The world is more gray than you care to admit.
With the Prothean data in this beacon, I can end this conflict once and for all. You're either with me or against me. There's nothing gray about that.
No, I suppose there isn't. The commander has something I need. Please relieve her of it, and then bring me the data.
on!
This is Shepard. Give us your location.
I repeat, is anyone on this frequency?
We read you. Give me your
The lieutenant's down. Our whole zone is collapsing. What happened to Shepard? Did they make it to the temple? I saw them. Wait! I've got a Reaper inbound! Please, is anybody there? Wait, guys,
Commander? Counselor? The mission...
We've lost contact with Thessia. It's gone dark.
How soon will the Crucible be ready to deploy? Counselor, I wish the news was better. We didn't get the information.
What happened?
Cerberus was there. We were defeated. We don't know how to finish the Crucible.
I don't know what to say. What was the situation on Thessia?
Deteriorating fast. The Reapers are there in strength.
Then you'll excuse me. There are preparations to make. Continuity of civilization to consider. I never thought this day would come.
None of us did. Sorry.
Asari forces are in full retreat. It is no longer safe for us to remain in this system.
Get us out of here.
Shepard. Nobody could have predicted Cerberus would reach Thessia before us.
It's my job to be prepared, no matter what. And now Thessia's lost, as is the data on the catalyst. I'm sick of Cerberus beating us to the punch.
Let's kick them in the balls first for a change.
I'm with James. Anyone know where they're hiding? Anyone?
Well, there is something.
Let's hear it, Trainer.
I was able to track their shuttle through the relay. But the signal disappeared in the Yera system.
Naturally.
It's not just gone, though. The signal is being actively blocked.
How?
I'm not sure, but something is interfering with all signal activity in that region of space.
Commander, the Yera system is home to Sanctuary and little else. Sanctuary is a supposed safe haven for war.
You think it's worth checking out, Trainer?
Yes, Mom, I do.
If Specialist Trainer hadn't examined the data so astutely, the interference would have been undetectable.
Nice work, Trainer. You've given us a shot. Now let's make sure we don't waste it.
I was stationed on Horizon in the Lyra system, and you were the only Cerberus presence while I was there.
It's a slim lead. Let's hope it's the right one.
I don't care how slim the leads are at this point. We've come too far to let Cerberus stop us. I want that Prothean data. I want the catalyst. No excuses. Dismissed.
Come on. Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, got them on thing.
Shepard, I heard about Thessia.
We were so close, Anderson. So damn close to ending this war.
You didn't think it'd be that easy, did you?
I knew going in there wouldn't be a minute of this war that was easy. But watching Thessia fall, and knowing it was my responsibility.
Shepard, you know how many times I got my ass handed to me over the years? Surviving the first contact war back in the day was a goddamn miracle. They said I was a hero. I just felt lucky to get out alive. So maybe the elusive man did pull one over on you. What of it?
It could cost us the war.
These guys in the Resistance, they know it's a losing proposition. They know the chances of seeing tomorrow are slim to none. But we all signed up anyway. Hell, I'm sitting in London right now staring at rubble. I was born here. And it's looking like I might die here too. So I say point us at the Reapers and we'll take our chances.
You'll make it, Anderson. And when this is all over, you can show me London.
It might need a new coat of paint first.
This'll be over soon.
It better. Shake this off, Shepard.
I will.
Anderson out.
Hannah Shepard here.
Hi, Mom.
Oh, honey. Oh, it's so good to hear your voice.
This is a surprise. It's been a long time.
It has. I just felt I needed to... I think about you every day. I try not to worry. The other day, I was remembering the bedtime stories we used to make up. You had your own ship and crew. The stories were always filled with adventure and danger.
Yeah. Huh. Haven't thought about that in a while.
Me neither. Oh, you'd always swoop in to punish the bad guys to save the day. So, there you are. Even when you were little, you dreamed of the life you have.
Is that the reason you wanted me to call?
No. I just want you to know that I am proud of you, honey. So proud.
Thanks, Mom.
I have to go.
I know.
Be safe. Please. Goodbye, sweetheart.
Get that done. Oh, nice interaction, that.
Not after we took down that Reaper on Rannoch. I don't know.
Yeah, but there's no way we could have stopped every Reaper on Thessia. The Asari should have jumped in earlier.
Commander, you've got a new message at your private terminal.
You're worth listening to.
And now I'm blushing.
You do that fairly regularly.
In any event, good luck. Commander?
Commander, I hope this message finds you good health amidst the chaos we face. I want to provide you with an update on Phantom Company's integration with your team. Since Centurion Theseus and his squad joined your ranks, we've maintained a continuous reporting process to monitor their progress and ensure operations align with our mutual objectives. Also received from Theseus have been exemplary. The company has adapted to command with the discipline and efficiency that is the hallmark of Turian military training. Closely observing the strategic... What is going on with me right now? The benefits of this human-Turian collaboration. The Phantom Company's presence has not only bolstered your operational capabilities, also served as a symbol of the strength found in unity. Their unwavering commitment to the mission and reassures us that you made the right choice in deploying them to your command. Rest assured, Leviathan Command is fully supportive of Phantom Company's endeavours under your leadership, just that you will continue to utilise their expertise to its fullest potential. Together we will bring the end to this conflict and restore peace to our galaxy. Stay strong, Commander. Power out. Lee Riley. Commander, my squad continues to defend the fuel reactor on. Well, Reapers seen intent on taking it down on my watch. We will hold the line. Captain Lee Riley. One of the line's researcher working on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. You need to meet him with it. There. I'm just gonna start over. Commander. The Line's researcher worker on the Citadel named Dr. Garrett Bryson. You can meet with him right away. Dr. Bryson has uncovered important new information about the Reapers that could have a direct bearing on the war. I'm just directing you to support it in effort at the first possible opportunity. Please visit Bryson's laboratory on the Citadel at once. There's something over here. That's a little bit. No. Trying to get everything on the
If we don't finish that crucible soon, there won't be a galaxy left to save. So Thessia, huh? I guess the Asari are wishing they had fewer dancers and more commandos right about now. Too soon?
In case you hadn't noticed, we just lost a few million people. This isn't the time.
You see this? Tiptree. Little colony out in the ass end of nowhere. My dad lives there. So does my sister. Reapers rolled in about 2 weeks ago. So you can assume that I'm generally aware there's a war on, Commander.
So why the jokes?
Because EDI says that according to your armor's metabolic scans, you're under more stress now than during the Skillian Blitz. Like, more than a Kuz, where Thresher Maws ate the rest of your squad. And the last time I had a briefing with Anderson, he told me to take care of you. The guy leading the resistance on Earth is worried about you. And I'm supposed to help.
I appreciate the thought, Joker, but I'm fine.
The hell you are. You're like half robot at this point. No offense, EDI. And it's my fault. When the Collectors blew up the first Normandy, you died because I wouldn't leave. Because you had to come back for me.
I couldn't leave the best pilot in the fleet behind, could I?
Yeah, well, I guess that would have looked bad on your report.
Come on. We got work to do.
Commander?
Shepard, I have a question about human behavior.
This isn't the best time, EDI.
Perhaps humor? A penguin is driving through the Arizona desert.
I'm not in the mood.
A lively rendition of La Marseillaise?
No.
Very well. I will maintain a respectful silence until you indicate otherwise.
I got a few other things to address quickly.
Never thought I'd serve aboard a human vessel, but Normandy and its crew have my faith. We stand together.
Shepard, this wasn't your fault.
It's not about fault. I was supposed to stop them.
You will.
I don't know if I can do this, Tali. Earth, Palaven, Thessia. I'm risking everything to build the Crucible, and I'm not even sure what it does. Who am I to make that call?
You're the one who was right, all along. You fought when no one else would, when nobody else believed you. You can do this. I know you can.
No crew health issues to report.
Dr. T'Soni has gone to speak with the Prothean.
Any word from your family?
They made it off Palaven. It was tight, but they're okay.
We'll take every scrap of good news we can get.
Wish I had more, though.
Why?
I just had to make a tough call with the Primarch. He said our fleets are being decimated, so I advised him to cease all offensive operations against the Reapers.
A full retreat?
The only way to save Palaven now is to hold our ships back for the Crucible. But if I'm wrong, then a lot of other Turian families won't be as lucky as mine.
That's a hell of a gamble. No other options?
If there are, I can't see them. It all comes down to the Crucible now.
And ruthless calculus.
How are you holding up, Shepard? This all has to be taking a toll.
There's only so much fight in a person. Only so much death you can take
before your friend picks you up, dusts you off, and tells you you're the best damn soldier he's ever met. We'll get through this. We always do. Not something you can ever get used to. Seeing a world go down like that. Thousands of years of civilization on fire. But it wasn't your fault. Thessia was already gone by the time we got there. And maybe the elusive man did win one, but so what? I've lost a few fights in my time, and I'm still here. It's because I always made sure the next one belonged to me, and the one after that. A battle doesn't make a war, Shepard. We're still in this. Have you checked on Liara? She must be devastated. That's not something you ever forget.
Those were all lies back there.
They were not.
My people weren't animals for your kind to experiment on.
You wanted to know more about your history, Asari. Now you do.
I have a name. It's Liara T'Soni, and I'd appreciate you—
Hey! Settle down.
My home was just destroyed, and all he can do is gloat.
Given what's happened today, I think you owe Liara an apology, Javik.
Apologize for the truth?
For not doing more. You're a Prothean. You were supposed to have all the answers. How could you not stop this from happening?
We believed you would. Long ago, we saw the potential in your people. Even then, it was obvious. The wisdom, the patience. You were the best hope for this cycle. So you were guided when necessary.
Well, it didn't work.
You're still alive, aren't you? Your world may have fallen. But as long as even one Asari is left standing, the fight isn't over.
I guess that goes for Protheans, too.
Despair is the enemy's greatest weapon. Do not let them wield it. Liara T'Soni.
That was unexpected. Thank you.
We still need her talents. If grief overcomes her, she will be lost to us.
So did you actually mean what you said?
Does it matter?
Liara's been a good friend to me. It matters.
Then I will tell you what you want to hear. I meant what I said.
Carry on.
It was good to see another of my kind, even if he was just a ghost. One more Prothean fights the Reapers. If there is to be victory in this war, it will be for all cycles. The living will avenge the dead. And do not concern yourself with Thessia's fate, Commander. The loss of a planet is insignificant next to the loss of the galaxy. I suffered many defeats in the last war, Commander. Let this loss be the fuel that powers your rage. Many are asking what I eat. They will never know. It is harder to be poisoned that way. Is it true you keep fish in your cabin, Commander? I am with my own thoughts.
Have you found your story on Thessia yet?
No. I'm trying to word it right.
What happens if you word it wrong?
If I'm lucky, the Citadel Stock Exchange drops 2,000 extra points.
And if you're unlucky?
I don't know. I've never really been unlucky. Commander.
Oh, hello, Commander.
We were just double checking the thermal ducts.
I'm sure you were. Carry on.
Shepard.
Commander? Do you think Shepard noticed?
I'm sure she did.
I'm so embarrassed.
Commander, we were just talking to Liara. She's a strong one.
I'd say her world's just been completely rocked.
Completely. Adams and I were just remembering Noveria and the terrible way her mother died.
Liara seemed so together afterward. Couldn't have been easy.
For weeks, she told me stories about her mother.
Yeah, me too. I have a feeling she'll be okay.
Yeah. Hope so. Can't wait to get back out there.
Nothing to report, Commander.
If anyone, once I'm done with all the stuff in Normandy, the actual Leviathan part is going to be really short. Which I think expected. A lot of this to go through. And
is everything okay, Shepard?
Hey, for what it's worth, I know how it feels to lose like that. I know that doesn't make it easier, but you're just human like the rest of us.
If you're trying to make me feel better, it's not working, Lieutenant.
Hey, everyone on this ship knows you did all you could. You need to cut yourself some slack. Whatever it takes to get that data back from Cerberus. We're behind you. Whatever it takes to end this.
Noted.
I'm ready to see Earth again, Shepard.
now I gotta go back to here.
She went straight to her cabin. She's not answering her comm.
How bad?
I've never seen Liara like this. Not even after Noveria.
Damn.
Can you talk to her? You've known her as long as any of us. And with Palaven...
I'm just another damn reminder of how many people are dying. You should talk to her.
I just regained my homeworld. She just lost hers.
Well, I don't have any magic words. She needs time. Maybe call her later.
She went straight to her cabin.
I'll go talk to Liara.
Thanks, Shepard.
I've studied Protheans my entire life. If I'd been shown the beacon on Thessia earlier...
You would have needed Shepard's cipher to comprehend it.
I still could have learned from it. Instead, my mother hid the galaxy's most important archaeological find from me. It must have been such a joke to her when I became a Prothean researcher.
The penalties for withholding Prothean technology are among the harshest in Council space. Your mother's motives may have been simply to shield you.
Perhaps. Thank you, Edie. I hadn't considered that. How did this happen, Shepard? My entire civilization. The Asari's history. The Protheans made it a lie all along, and I abandoned my people to hunt for the catalyst.
Liara, you had nothing to do with the attack on Thessia.
nothing to do with it? I told those people on Thessia we'd save them. How many Asari died because I demanded their help?
None.
Shepard, that isn't true.
You've been warning your people for 4 years, Liara. There's not a damn thing you should feel guilty about. If we move fast enough, they'll have a chance to survive this, to start again. We lost Thessia, but we haven't lost the Asari yet.
Helping the refugees. That's something I can do. It's something I owe them.
I knew you'd think of something.
I still need some time, Shepard. But thank you. I need some time, Shepard.
Please, enjoy your day.
Hopefully she's doing better now.
Thanks for talking to her. Neither of us knew what to say.
There's not much we can say. But being there helps.
I think I'll be going back to the Citadel quickly. You got something new here. Let's grab this quickly. I get the feeling you're gonna have a lot more exploration to do again. I'll get to that in a moment. Well, actually, in the next stream, I guess. Things first, gonna at least get the first parts of the Leviathan DLC started. Gonna be very brief, though, I imagine.
You to match this against all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley? Could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm Dr. Garrett Bryson, and this is Task Force Aurora.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth. Even as late as 2148, humanity still thought aliens were a myth. That was within my lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we could just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my location, now!
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location. Were you harmed?
I'm fine, but I could use your help sorting this out, EDI. Take a look through their files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What?
What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold. Like I was someplace else.
And then?
I don't know! A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson, there was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it, it wasn't me! You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that!
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Gardanoth. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. But I'm intrigued by the larger implication. What could have killed the Reaper in the first place? Exactly. That's the real Leviathan. It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down. You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
This must be the artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Gardanoth. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Gardanoth appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
Let's focus on what he does say, then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Gardanoth.
Does this tell us where Gardanoth went?
No. But we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan. These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Gardanoth was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter. You may examine the results on the Galaxy Map program.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Loch Ness Monster?
Plesiosaur.
Loch Ness Monster's more interesting.
Interesting and non-existent.
Orion. August 17th, 2185. Orion. Life form discovered on Pharos. Provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prepping artifacts we're not interested. Minor Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivated life to evolve along the lines they could predict. The technology the Reapers controlled. Orion is an exception in their rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Mine must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. Orion used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor, even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. When a shepherd claims that Reapers do the same thing through a different process of indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Gardanoth could have been following that course. EDI, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Meteorite sample with traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need Ezo?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Ooh, hello. Collector's sniper rifle.
Looks like data on the Rachni.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni Wars suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong, and Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, EDI?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a datapad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant. The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
Dr. Bryson, per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there. Unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Element 0 deposits.
Based on the search results, Garno is in one of these 5 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Element 0 deposits.
Five possible systems.
Rachni activity.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Alien sightings.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Ready. I think there's going to be about two. Yeah, and it's something near the top. Just go back to the Normandy and finish up. Bit quite a fight time during this. Rush over to the console then so I can do a save.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Yeah, I'll get to that in the next stream. Save. Now. Bring yourself to the end screen. So. Hopefully everyone enjoyed. Sorry about Thessia being a bit buggy all of a sudden during the fight scene thing. Luckily I figured out what the problem was and I immediately sorted it out, so I guess everything's fine. At least hopefully it is by this point. But anyways, yeah. And I'm watching the VOD later, hope you enjoyed too. And I'll be seeing you all either tomorrow for some Madness Project Nexus Arena Combat, or the day after for the art stream I plan on doing this week. MPM will be 20 PM, the art stream will be 22 PM, UK time, so hope to see you then. Oh, and As you can see at the top here of the stream, you can pretty much see I have gone ahead and finally put my socials thing. I would normally put in the chat in like up here on the end screen. I also do it in the chat at time or at the end of streams. It depends on if I have anyone watching at the time. Which unfortunately I don't right now. Fortunate, but it is what it is. I'll say the Leviathan DLC is quite a fun one in my experience. Becomes a bit of a detective game, sort of, when going through it. Yeah, quite fun. Yeah, I think that's probably all I have to say for now. Yeah, I'll be seeing you all later, everyone. Unfortunately, I can't raid out, so I'll just be ending it here. Goodbye. I forgot to play the music at the end of this, but yeah, see ya.